Country Shooter 98 here today. I'm going to do a quick review on my 9mm suppressor. I mostly use it on my MPX, but I also use it on my FN 509 Tactical. It is from AJ Guns. It is a pistol mate 9mm suppressor. They're really fairly priced and they do a real good job. It's a really good suppressor. I ordered it with a standard end cap that I put on my MPX here, and then I also got a recoil booster, and I think to get the recoil booster with the extra end cap, I think I ended up paying about $185 or $190. So I mean, they're really fairly priced. You're actually out more money for your tax stamp and your transfer fee, so that's a whole nother story. But anyways, when you just put it on your standard end cap here, it's 7.5 inches long, and then when you put your recoil booster on it, it's a little over 9.5 inches long, or 9 inches I believe. So it's a little longer, and it's a little heavier with the recoil booster. Obviously, it's about a little over 11 ounces, but it's a pretty light suppressor. It's not bad. It doesn't weigh down my MPX at all, and it feels fine shooting on a pistol too. It's all stainless steel construction, including the baffles. This is what the baffles would look like inside of it. It's really easy to break down, so you just take your end cap off and you just kind of tap them out here on a hard surface, no big deal. And like I said before in one of my other suppressor videos, the suppressors that I do clean, I like to put my baffles in my tumbler that I use to clean my brass when I reload, and I just put a little Dawn dish detergent in them, and it gets all the big pieces of carbon buildup off and cleans them up just fine. That way you're not going through trying to individually clean each and every one. So, but yeah, I've seen them on GunBroker anywhere between $150 and $200. So, I mean, to get an inexpensive suppressor that does a good job, it was really nice to find one for that price. Let me go ahead and put the baffles in here, and I'll show you what it looks like on the guns. Sometimes you gotta use something to kind of push them down in there good. For those of you who might be interested in this for a SIG MPX, just remember that the MPX, and I think even most of the SIG handguns have a left-hand metric thread, so it's not your kind of standard 9mm thread that most guns have. So just make sure you remember that when you order your end cap, and then you put your spacer in last when you're putting it together. And then I'll go ahead and show it to you with the recoil booster. So there's your full length of the recoil booster, and I'll go ahead and put it on my, check it, see what so you can see what it looks like on a handgun. There's probably shorter suppressors you could get for a handgun. The length really don't bother me, as long as it's not heavy, and this really isn't a very heavy suppressor. So there it is on a gun, on your handgun there. And it does a real good job, really quiets it down, and it's been a really good suppressor, and I put a bunch of rounds through it already with my MPX, and it's stood up to the test and hasn't had any problems with it at all, no baffle strikes or nothing like that. So it's been a really good suppressor, and I'm hoping to get a bunch more rounds out of it, and I think I will. I know through GunBroker, when I ordered mine, that's where I got it from, they had a link when I bought it that you could actually go to AJ Guns' website and click on a couple of comparison videos, and just that way you can kind of compare them to some other suppressors, and they just kind of talked about theirs a little bit. So if you want to check that out just to find out a little bit more, it was pretty interesting to watch. And I'm going to thread it on here on my MPX. You can see it on this one. So you can see it's pretty easy just to swap the gun. It's no big deal. So it's always nice. Those of you who haven't owned a suppressor or thinking about it, it's always nice to get one that you can get multiple uses out of. I mean, this is mostly for my SIG MPX, but I do use it on my FN 509 Tactical as well. There it is on this gun. So, anyways, this is the Pistol Mate 9mm suppressor from AJ Guns. It's a really inexpensive suppressor that gets the job done. So if you're interested in getting a suppressor and you don't want to break the bank, you should definitely check this one out. So hope y'all enjoyed the video and hopefully answered any questions. And y'all have